Hi, I'm Chef Lau, and this is Cooking at Home with New Zealand Creamery. I'm going to do something that's very easy to make. It's a multi-purpose dip that you can dip with your bread, crackers, or even use with nachos or tortilla chips. And this is so easy. And I'm gonna use two kinds of Che-Vital cheese. One is Che-Vital Quickmelt and one is Che-Vital Cheddar. Alright, so what is this? This is a Chorizo Cheese Dip. Now I'm using Spanish chorizo. You can actually use hot dog, sausages, ham, any kind of meat that you like. But make sure when you use anything that you like, make sure it's chopped big chunks. Alright? Okay, so we're gonna melt some Golden Crown butter compound. What's nice with butter compound, it has a higher burning point than usual butter, so it's nice to fry using butter compound. So we're going to put the chorizo. Just want to fry this chorizo until it becomes brown. You can even use longanisa with this. Our chorizo is getting a little bit brown, so we're gonna add some chopped onions. I also chopped the onions a little big, so our dip would have those chunky bits of onions, chorizo. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic. You just want to sweat the onions and the garlic. You don't want to brown them so much because you don't want your cheese dip to be so dark. So I think this is fine. Smells really good. Okay, now we're gonna add some diced red bell peppers. You can also add tomatoes if you don't have bell peppers, or you can use green bell peppers, or if you even have, if you want it spicy, you can add jalapenos or some chilies. But since I want my kids to try this out later, I won't make it spicy. I'm just gonna add bell peppers. We're gonna add a little bit of flour. This is all-purpose flour. This is around 2 tablespoons. The flour will help our cheese dip to actually become a little bit thick because we're actually going to add some milk. You want to cook the flour for maybe 5 minutes because you don't want that starchy flavor. You just want it to thicken your sauce. You want to lower your heat because you don't want to burn your flour. Again, you don't want your sauce to be dark brown. You want it bright yellow, red. There. Now, we'll add some milk. This is around 1.5 cups. You can add more if it becomes too thick, but add slowly. You want to add slowly because you don't want lumps to form. You want this as smooth as possible. You can see the milk is getting thicker, but you don't want any lumps. So don't add all the milk all at the same time. Then you can add the rest of it. This is the consistency you want your sauce to be. If it becomes thicker, you can add more milk, but you want it to be thick but still a bit runny. Now, we're going to add our Che-Vital cheeses. First, we're gonna add some Che-Vital Quickmelt. I've grated this. This is around a cup. So you can see the cheese already melts like just like that. So, wow, look at this. This is what we're looking for. This nice, gooey, rich cheese. But we don't stop there. I'm going to add some Che-Vital Cheddar cheese because I want that salty kick. So we have the creaminess of the Che-Vital Quickmelt, and then we have the savoriness of the Che-Vital Cheddar. Yeah. This is also around a cup. I will give this a quick taste to see if it needs some seasoning or not. Maybe just a little bit of salt and pepper just to bring out the other flavors like the pimiento and the chorizo, but not so much because the cheese is already very flavorful. Chunky, gooey, rich. This is a perfect dip. Again, this is perfect for nachos, tortilla chips, bread, or in this case, I have with me just plain crackers. I tasted this by itself and it's amazing. Taste this with some crackers. Your kids are gonna love it. Alright, so now we need to put this in a bowl or any container. But what I like to do, especially for parties, I like to put them in a nice fancy martini glass. Let's turn off the heat. Wow. And then you can garnish with some fresh herbs. This is fresh parsley. So now what we have here is our cheesy chorizo dip using Che-Vital Quickmelt and Che-Vital Cheddar cheese, and also Golden Crown butter compound. Again, this is Chef Lau, and you're watching Cooking at Home with New Zealand Creamery. Cheers!